Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world, and you're watching 300 Days of Drawing, and it is day 269. Pretty good day. We're working really hard. So we're going to be doing some gesture drawings today, and I have a very tight schedule. I got to get it done right now. I got like 30 minutes. As a matter of fact, I've been rushing so much, I didn't even get the website up. So I got to go find this website. I have it kind of saved here. I'm going to go open it up. I'm going to move it around, move it it right here so I can see. And then we're going to move. Oh, gosh. There we go. And just kind of get some of these windows cleared up. Every time. What brush am I using? Paintable basic brush. We're doing a hard edge like so. And we're going to be doing a 30-minute gesture drawing studies. We're going to be doing 30-minute gesture drawing studies. And we're going to do 30 seconds, 5 1 minute, and I think like 2 5s, and then like 1 10-minute drawing. Hopefully, I'll be able to get those done. Anyways, let's begin today's live art stream. Let me set this file up, get it on class mode so that it does the intervals, and we're going to go. So I'm not going to get a lot done on these first few. As a matter of fact, I rarely get a lot done on them. I try my best, but I always tend to fall short. So let's go and parse this. Let's see. Let's start this here. Go. And 30 seconds. I'm going to spend half that time just shrinking my brush. And so I'm going to draw a head. That's too big of a brush. A torso. And then some legs. Oops, I totally forgot the hips. Some legs. Oh, I'm a little rusty. I've been doing cactuses for too long. Yep, that's it. Brush is too big. Okay. Next one. Draw the torso, hips, then action line. Actually, I need to do the action line first, and then some marker lines here, and so forth. So now I got that. Now we can kind of go ahead and do something like a head that's looking down, and so forth. And it's already done. These I'm terrible at these 30-minute ones or 30-second ones. All right, so action line, not really an action line. There's kind of like a stance line that I see, and then there's, well, kind of like yeah, something like that. So we're gonna do torso, hips, and then the head, 8 seconds, and then kind of get the legs in there, or try to. I can't seem to get these 30-second ones in at all. I haven't yet to crack the case, to crack the code with these 30-second ones. I typically never seem to get them done or even get them remotely close to where I want them. It's going to take me the rest of these like next 60 days or 30 days or so, or 40 days to really kind of get them dialed in. And it's going to take that time. All right. Oh, I'm getting anxious just doing this. Let's see here. Okay. 21 seconds. All right. I'm trying a different approach where I kind of do like a continuous line, simply because it's very difficult for me to get the it's just so quick for me. It's like such rapid fire. I'm not able to really establish anything with the how fast these I'm not even going to get this. It's like 13 seconds in. I haven't got anything because I spent half that time talking. But anyways, yeah, so this one's a bad one. It's kind of scratchy and uh it starts fading at 3. So let's try a different way a little bit. Let's kind of do this torso. Can't tell his arm. So I'm in like a position to I'm in this spot where I don't know whether I want to be doing the figure or am I doing mass. So, okay, another one. Very terrible. I have not I just haven't got this down. Like I'm trying to take it slow when I do these, but I probably shouldn't. And I want them to be not perfect, obviously, but I want them to kind of get the essence of the figure. And it's not able to get it done in the time frame. I've been trying though. I'm a little out of shape. My scheduling has been very, very bad lately. I just haven't been I haven't been really doing well with my scheduling, and it's really causing havoc on like how I organize my day. So I'm spending like all this time just trying to catch up my day to day. So we're at 1 minute now. So I'm gonna keep maintain the same pace. But my scheduling has been really causing lots of havoc. So normally I've been sitting down and doing a lot of like I've been practicing prior to these live streams. Been doing some studies in my sketchbook, and normally that allows for me to have a little bit more like more decent work, not necessarily better work, just more decent. And it's it's been very troubling as of late. I haven't been able to do it just because of scheduling. I've been very bad with how I'm organizing my day, and it's causing havoc, if to say the least. You know, and that that alongside of my sleep schedule. So my sleep schedule is very bad, and I just want to stress that if you want to like have a a productive day, you are going to want to really get your ducks in a row. You're going to want to get your your sleep habit really aligned, because if you don't do that, you're going to be having some problems like me, because I'm struggling to maintain a sense of order in my day to day. And thankfully, just the fact that I've been doing this for so long, I've kind of established this kind of guilt inside that if I don't do oh my gosh, do this every day, no matter how the what the outcome is, I feel guilty. So so, so I feel guilty no matter what I do. I can never seem to fit the figure on the paper. I always go larger. I'm going to start sitting thinking about that. Like, what can I do to kind of fix that type of problem that I have? Is I'm very, look how scratchy my marks are. That's not good to have. I should be more assertive and more just overall better with my mark making. This one's kind of cool. But I just want to say that your the way that you organize your day is very key. It's I can't stress that enough. It's 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 just very important to do that. And if you're not doing your due diligence, you're just going to struggle. You're just going to struggle with that. All right, so here we go. Last 1 minute. I don't think I'm gonna get much farther than this. I'm kind of stuck already. Arms going above the paper, the frame, as usual. I always mess this up. And 3 seconds. Very frustrating that I'm not able to get much further done with these. Two 5 minute ones. All right, let's see what I can get done. Really rusty. Really rusty. I can't stress that enough. Take 2 days off doing cactuses, and here I am. Come on. Also, can't stress this enough. Just doing it and showing up. I always talk about this is like a theme that I talk about constantly. Just showing up and trying to perform and improve is always a good thing. Of course, you're gonna have days like right now. I don't really see the improvement. I don't know. I can't tell. It's so invisible. But I like it to think that over time, all of these efforts, like all of this work, is going to like add up, like it's going to compound or something. And then one day, it's just going to be like a maelstrom of just like progress because something I did is just going to make sense. It's just going to make sense. Um, and I've talked about this in the past. Like I'm pretty decent when it comes to drawing when I have a substantial amount of time to work on it. Um, Not good at my gesturals. I have lost that skill. I used to be pretty decent at that, and I know I've talked about this in the past, but it is what it is, and you do lose certain tendencies. I know people think that that's not the case, but if you're not like introducing introducing those like challenging yourself in those fields, you will lose it, man. You will kind of backpedal. You will regress to some degree, and you got to really kind of yeah, you got to really be mindful of that. How much time do I have on this one? I'm not even looking. I probably didn't set this up for a 5 minute pose, unfortunately, because I can tell you that I already need a lot of like corrections involved with this and so forth, but that's fine. I've spoken about this in the past where I don't know what actions I need to be doing in relation to like how much time I should be spending on each area. And so that's caused issue with me in the past. So I don't necessarily know like where I should be at around at 2 minutes or 3 minutes because I haven't had enough experience or I haven't been in that position such a long time. So I don't know like what I need to be doing. I don't know should I be focusing on the figure or what or how structural am I supposed to be on these drawings? Do I start from the inside out where I kind of build the scaffolding? Uh, do I have enough time to do that at 5 minute? Right. Like right now, I don't have enough time and I don't have enough like technical knowledge or right now at the moment to really kind of talk about that scaffolding and work on it in a more like adept way. Let's get that nose. Let's get that nose in there and let's get that like hair. It's got a lot of hair. You really can't see her face. It's all covered with stuff. For real, it really is covered in stuff. So I don't really know how much detail should be added to the face. Um, yeah. And there's like bows and all kinds of stuff happening. So I came in. I'm coming in today very very raw. Coming in with no prior like studies, no more prior practicing. I'm just kind of like, eh. And so this is kind of it's okay. It's not great. I think I didn't I don't don't think I've really got those legs in the right area, and her head's a little big. Her head's quite really big actually. All right, another 5 minute one. I'm going to yeah. I'm not seeing it today. Let's see here. We got that. All right. Did that pivot torso? Get the leg. Let's do a kind of like a leg like this. Feels like we're going to exaggerate that. Bring that hip out more. Wow, what a day. I'm struggling today. No, 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 no joke. I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing it. I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress because I've been setting up these drawings a little haphazardly, and um, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a couple days, and because it's been a couple days, it's actually been more than that because I haven't been doing my regular daily morning studies and studies in the evening or and so forth. As I said, my scheduling's so bad right now, and there's a compounding effect happening to that. So because my scheduling's so bad, I'm not able to do the other practice that I've been wanting to do lately, and because I haven't been doing the other practice that I'm wanting to do lately, I haven't been adding more, adding to my, just haven't been training, doing my drawing that I've been meaning to do. I have 2 minutes here. Here we go. Can put the head in here. Oh, these are terrible. I am so out of shape. Her torso needs to be longer. I need to straighten out that torso. It's so compact. Like I really need to drag this torso all the way down. And I'm just very, very uncomfortable today. Not really feeling like visually it. So I need to actually this woman's actually quite more like thinner. She needs a thinner waist, literally. She needs a thinner waist and it needs to be longer. But when you get to that point and you have very little time, what do you do? Like what do you do when you find out that you have these mistakes? Do you correct them? And notice how like notice my drawing marks. They're really, really tentative. They're scratchy. Um, and that's partially because inexperience, haven't done this in a while. I'm just going to say this. We're just cut it out. We're just cut the chase. I am amateur at best and inexperienced. And, I've been doing this for a while, a long time, and I shouldn't be at this level, but it is what it is. And you're just going to you have to accept it, right? Like there's certain things I'm really, really good at. I'm not good at like just spewing out artwork. Um, I'm just not good at it. Like it just kind of looks like it's like one of those things. Like it really looks like you just threw it together. Like because I'm trying to I'm spewing it out, and I give her shoulders up higher than I'm giving credit. It's because I have to lower the chin, at the nose here. But yeah. So all this is kind of messed up. Wow, wow, what a bad day. What a bad day, friends. Let me tell you. Oh gosh. So this is a 10-minute one. I'm going to take a brief second to look at it and just kind of backpedal, dial it back, kind of center myself, and we're going to start. All right, let's see what we can do here. Drawing a smaller head. I'm going to add a neck. Not a good neck. Drawing like an action line for the torso. A shape for the torso. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to draw like a bowl-like shape for the hips. So we're drawing a bowl-like shape. I'm probably going to need to make her thinner. And then we're going to draw some lines here. And they're going to act as like the hip joint. And her leg, her thigh, is really close to parallel. Again, it might dip down a little bit. So let's kind of make it dip down a little bit like that. I can't tell. So we're just going to kind of make a cylinder shape like that. Okay. Now, her shin is straight up and down, cuts off right here, and then we're going to put her foot right there because she's like tipping, she's doing like a tiptoe thing. And her other leg behind kind of goes down at an angle. So we're kind of going to do something like this. So we're going to assume that her leg's kind of like this length. Her knee lines up with probably her ankle. So that's where her leg kind of ends. And then her other leg just kind of does this thing behind. And the foot kind of does an angle like this. Okay. All right. So now this foot, can't tell what's happening. I don't know if she's wearing like gauntlets or bracelets or something. She's kind of got big feet. And we're going to just make like a pointed shape for the foot here. All right, so now those forms we're going to leave those forms alone because this is the majority of that leg is covered in like fabric. So you're not going to see that. Okay, so now the torso, right? We're going to do this little thing that I learned. All right, for her chest. Her arm right here. Kind of goes it's almost it's almost horizontal. So it's kind of like this. And her tricep kind of does a swooping motion like that, with her bicep kind of doing something like this, and her deltoid like that. I think something like that. Her chin, her head is actually more like this, where it's kind of, you're getting kind of like a side plane here. Um, Probably not getting a good rounded type head here. We have 4 minutes left. And then the forearm kind of does something like this. I'm just going to exaggerate the swoop. And then do something like that. Her wrist pivots. It's pivoting. And she's holding a staff-like shape. And then her other arm is at a diagonal angle like this. So notice that when I'm talking, I'm actually slowing down. I'm able to kind of rationalize this and not when I do like these the 5 minute ones, the 1 minute ones, the 2 minute ones are just like I get anxious and like I just like sloppily throw my pencil around, and I just don't have the skill, like the knowledge yet to kind of like just arbitrarily place marks because I've done it so much. I don't have that muscle memory yet. So I'm I'm hoping to get to that point, but right now this works. So we're gonna put her arms like this. She has a staff is going up here. I think we're gonna move her foot down just a little bit. Her hand, her hand's doing something like this. Like that. And then you got and she has like a staff or something kind of, she has a staff kind of coming off, and then there's like a helmet type thing here. Like that. She's like has her foot on a helmet or something. Now, Now we got to decide how much detail we want to be putting on this figure, right? So right now is, I don't know where I need, this is pretty good. I kind of got things structurally there. I can tighten it up a little bit. So now I'm at the point where I don't know where I need to go, especially when with only 1.5 minutes left. Um, so right now I'm thinking maybe I just outline like where the fabric would go or something. Maybe, because there's literally fabric covering this back leg here. And you really can't tell anything about this back leg. It's just kind of like there. You can see it kind of popping through. And then there's right here the fabric kind of bundles up here, kind of does a little bit of a folding thing here, and then does something like that. Perhaps maybe on the 5 minute or 10 minute ones, I'll do like I don't know. So I'm just kind of I'm trying to add the fabric that is on this figure and so forth, or at least kind of suggest it. Let's add her hair. And that is it. That's my 10-minute one. Uh Structurally, it's probably not that good. Like I think there's probably a lot of proportions. I think I probably what's probably if we look at this, her torso and her arms seem fine. Her legs, not so much. I need to probably make them longer. Yeah, I do definitely need to make them longer. I made a really like squat. Anyway, so that's it for my live stream. That is it for the 10-minute gesture drawing. I don't know. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. So 1 second. Let's put let's go right here. Put P21 day 269. So 269. We'll see what happens in the next 40 days, 30 days, about next 30 days. All right. Well, that is it. I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. This is Pierson here. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and or Twitch channel, whatever place you're viewing from. It's very much appreciated. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. I hope you have a wonderful day. Cheers.